To all the guests, if you have a look at your agenda there, just right next to the speech title, there's a portion there. We have Steve with his speech, Introduction, which has his portion called Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. This is the project title. And I'm going to ask Suksing Lee, who is the evaluator, to explain to us what the purpose of this project and speech is all about.
The purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envision mentoring and to share some aspect of a previous experience as a protege. Speech length 5 to 7 minutes.
Thank you, Suksing. I would now like to welcome Steve Chatterton for his speech titled Blood, Sweat and Tears. Blood, Sweat and Tears, Steve Chatterton.
200. Number 200. Number 200 what? 200 catheters later. Four hundred hand washes later. 8 years. 8 years as a graduate theatre nurse, quite literally, blood, sweat, and tears. Those 8 years, I began as a protege, or a learner. And for that, I would like to thank my legs for supporting me, my arms for always being by my side, and my fingers. I could always count on them. Even counting was a skill that I had to learn. 5 arteries, 7 towel clips, 12 clamps, 20 Wraith Tech, 40 packs, 52 sutures, 110 patties. They go into the brain, they all need to come out of the brain. Surgical count and all the other skills I learned as a graduate theatre nurse would not have been possible without the help of a mentor. Imagine if seconds before the patient went to sleep, they heard me yell, "Pull up the YouTube video on how to do this." And then paging Dr. Google to Theatre 3. Dr. Google to Theatre 3, please. Today, I'm going to share the impact of having a mentor. Steve, we need metal scissors and forceps. Here you go, doctor. Steve, we need a rongeur. Here you go, doctor. Stepping on something. I'm actually stepping on something. That's impromptu. Steve, yes? We need a elephant punch. Elephant punch. No drinking on the job. Oh, it's a nibbler? Which one is? Here you go, doctor. Steve, we need a kerosene punch size 2. What? This one, yeah. How do I assemble it? Okay, yeah. I can't do it. Oh, come on. I did it. Here you go, doctor. Sorry for the wait. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Kerosene punch size 2. What's that? He's saying he needs a bigger punch, a manly punch. When I heard this, I was thinking, go down the pub and you'll get a manly punch. But he wants a kerosene punch size 3, the next size up. Here you go, doctor. I'm so sorry. What? And now they want Patricia the stripper. Did he actually say he wants the stripper? Even surgeons have surnames. Patricia the stripper is an instrument they use to strip the tendon and use it as a graft Yes. At the start, I had a mentor to help me identify the thousands of instruments that they use every day. I even had my mentor when I first scrubbed for my very first case. I remember bringing the patient onto the operating table and I said, "Look, don't panic. It's a small surgery, all right? Do not panic." The patient looked at me and said, "I'm not panicking." And then I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I actually wasn't talking to you." I'm kidding. Rest assured, I had a mentor with me every step of the way. It was such a huge transition in my life. It was such a strange world, so new to me. Don't touch that. Keep your hands above your waist. Hand the instrument this way. Sorry. Your back is not sterile. Don't point it over there. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't interrupt the surgical count. Don't stand there. Ay, ay, ay. Yes. Having a mentor, I learned what to do and what not to do. And then I went and did what I was not meant to do. How else are you meant to learn? I remember one time I was scrubbed in, there was a med student. Now, med students, they're in a challenging world. They don't have a mentor. This med student was scrubbed in, hands up, staying sterile. Surgeons were doing their thing. And I was passing the instruments, and then an instrument dropped on the ground. What did the med student do? Yes, pick it up, have it without thinking. I laughed and told them to unscrub. Now with med students, like I said, it's a harsh, brutal world. They don't have mentors to support them. Whereas me, I was supported. I was given feedback and I was pointed in the right direction. Eventually, I was able to put myself into situations where I was brave enough and confident enough to not be supported, and quite literally deal with more blood, sweat, and tears. And for that, I'd like to thank my mentor for supporting me, my mentor for always being by my side, and my mentor who I could always count on. Now, life doesn't always come with an instruction manual. Instead, it comes with a mum. So for that, I'd like to thank my mum for supporting me. My mum, she was always by my side. And my mum, because I could always count on her. So mum, let me put that kettle on for you one last time. Thank you.
What a beautiful speech. It felt sort of heartwarming towards the end. So many takeaways you can take for your own lives. I really, really like that. And to hear about how Steve did well and what he can improve on, I'd like